Hey everybody, welcome back to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We're currently in our third season, 5th week, going on to our 6th hour. The standoff of Ardo and the Witch in the Woods continues. It's 6 years later.
3 hours later.
Ardo has a beard.
Finally, nobody thought
Surviving
halflings could actually grow beards. Turns out it takes 6 years.
I was actually going to go to the outdoors side right quick, where we're dealing with the reuniting of Sprinkles and Andara. Who's muted?
No, she's just like mouthing words of,
Joy.
joy to the horse and whispering sweet nothings.
Yeah. The horse reads lips.
While Donkey's off to the side saying, "What am I, chopped liver?"
Looking over at the horse and donkey to make sure they're okay. And
So you start running over to the horse. The horse jumps down and starts running to you through the grass.
slow motion.
There's like, yeah, the slow motion run as they meet on top of this grassy hill.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's all of a sudden sunny. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And you embrace Sprinkles, and all is good.
Kel, like, is Kel outside yet? Like, once I make sure that horse and donkey are okay, I'd be looking for Kel because he just did something.
Yeah. Yeah, Kel, you come back outside. Right? You were heading out?
Yeah, I was out.
Okay, so he headed out. So you would, after your running reunite with Sprinkles, you turn to see Kel coming out again, just knowing that he's probably done something bad, like you said.
What did you do, Kel? You didn't offer up your soul to her, did you?
No, I traded one of the good swords.
I don't know a lot about those swords, but they must be of some importance to her or
Well, the fact that she even considered it means
puppet.
they're probably far more powerful than we even know.
Did you get the baby and the staff?
She wouldn't deal with the baby. And the rod is unimportant because there's just zombies and undead inside the rod now.
What?
Turns out Dermot's right.
What do you mean?
Wait, what was that right about?
And there was like, wait a minute, what was that?
So,
I'm right.
when she got the rod, someone, I kind of point over at the blue tattered remains, turned all the people to undead and skeletons and zombies.
Do you think it was the necromancer?
Yes, Dermot, you're right. Yes, Dermot, you're right.
Why would he need so many bodies?
Andara just falls to her knees and starts crying for all the people.
To use, but to use for what?
He's a necromancer. Do you need to... I don't know what
Do you
he
know
wanted.
what's better than having a big army? Having a
one
bigger army.
big-
I
Well,
started saying a prayer to you. Sorry.
I see this big army did a lot of good for him.
So we came all this way. I figured might as well get something for it. And I saw Sprinkles and Donkey. Couldn't just let them stay in there. Got the cart too. And now Ardo won't leave.
Ooh, you got my money.
So we came this far. Got at least half of what we wanted. A quarter.
No, you got the bear. That's 2 out of 4.
Okay, yeah, so half. Got the money, get the bear, got Sprinkles. Donkey. You're looking good.
Yeah.
Didn't get the baby, and the people were already gone when the necromancer got him. Should be alright. I was gonna say something, but she's like sobbing out there, saying prayers, wailing in the plains.
Yeah.
So at least this trip wasn't for nothing, but depends what
Sprinkles.
you're close to your...
Sprinkles comes up beside you and nuzzles you, and you're crying, trying to comfort you.
I reach out a hand as I'm crying. Pat Sprinkles. she's still pretty upset about all these people that died.
Yeah.
And the necromancer. She's feeling lost, and like she failed in some way. These people.
I say to the guys, and he dealt for the chance to see his god, as you guys heard. So she granted him that. And...
Well,
Doesn't I don't know how this works because I'm just a ranger, but I thought undead. I know a bit about undead, and I didn't think they had souls anymore.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
Well, at least their souls didn't go to her then.
Oh yeah, she just nods then, but assuming that's what happened, right?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say I trust her, but she didn't. I don't think she was being dishonest when she told me that. So, I mean, best case scenario? She wasn't bargaining for the baby. She wants something more. And I don't have it, so...
Andara just sort of collects herself and says, I have to speak with my order. She has to be stopped.
Dermot, blocks, anything?
Ardo, you fool! You're not gonna get anything out of her.
I'm not leaving.
She prepares you a bowl of soup with a couple of little halfling toes floating in it. Dinner?
Not fingers and ears.
I grab the bowl and then I pretend to have it fall out of my hands and.
Oh!
Whoops! I'm sorry.
He really is all butterfingers.
As the bowl drops, you think it turns into a baby's head that splatters everywhere. Turns back into a bowl of soup.
Somebody's gonna have to clean this
Conflict,
up.
Ardo.
Seeing how I'm a guest and all, that'd probably be you.
You're not gonna win against this witch. We'll come back for her.
I'm not leaving.
I whisper why hasn't she killed him yet?
No.
He probably entertains her or something silly like that. Who knows?
I whisper, I think we need to get rid of her.
I didn't hear that. All I heard was microphones being adjusted by Vox.
I think I need to find out.
sorry.
You covered them up again.
What?
Are you good? You done? Good? Okay. I whisper to Dermot, I need to find out more about her. Her being the witch. And I don't think she's an easy one to research.
Yeah, okay. So she kicks back, reaches into the cauldron, pulls out that halfling child's head, takes the top part off of it, and just kicks back and starts drinking out of it.
Does it
That's
have like
gotta
a
taste nasty.
expression on its face, or
No, the jaws hanging slack, the eyes are rolled out.
the eyes are rolled back into the head?
Yeah.
They're not like wide-eyed or anything like that.
So it's just a cauldron and 4 wooden walls with roots.
Yeah, with roots and stuff hanging everywhere.
There's nothing else in there.
Not that you can see right now.
Like, is there like somewhere to sit, like a bench or
The
something?
floor.
She sees you looking around for somewhere to sit. And she reaches over and a stool comes popping up. You keep looking around. She waves her hand and a rack with all these jewels appears next to her.
Uh-huh.
Help yourself.
Oh yeah, sure. Then I'll be owned by you forever.
Well, if you're not gonna leave, it's the same thing, Ardo.
I'm not leaving. Become as annoying as possible.
Well, we might not be here that long then.
She could snuff you out or get rid of you at any moment.
I'm gonna go to the cart and examine my belongings.
Tells me she can't.
You go to the cart. All of your stuff is intact, as you remembered it.
Except, what's all this stuff inside my chest?
Exactly.
Okay, good. It's gold, I say. That's a lot of money.
She's sitting there. Well, take a seat. Maybe we'll play some cards.
Cards. Ah!
You don't play cards?
No. It's a child's game.
Aye.
Close the door. He yells, and Vakut walks over and slams the door. Look, if I give you this ring, will you go away?
No! I want the baby!
You're not getting the bloody baby.
I'm getting the baby. Or I'm not leaving.
Which baby? She waves her hand. There's a bunch of babies sitting on the counter. Which one's yours?
You're a sad, sad person. You know which baby.
Take your pick. Which baby do you want to save?
You know,
That one's cute.
you know which one.
I've got a lot of things to be about, so I'm going to go
Sure
now.
you do. I'm not leaving.
All right, fine. We'll sign a contract on it. You get the baby. For your exchanging, in exchange, you will leave.
I'll leave. I'm not signing no contract. I want the baby. Stuff your contract.
Where would you like me to stuff it?
I have a few choice words.
Use your imagination.
I'm looking at the others like, what are we doing?
Alright, where is Vox and Dermot? They still hanging out at the door?
That's the last I heard, yeah. She storms over and opens the door. Come get your daft friend!
Why don't you get rid of him?
The mighty witch of the wood can't handle a halfling.
I don't have time to play these games. Get him out of here!
No, really, why don't you get rid of him? Hey, does anybody happen to know a bunch of devout monks that wouldn't mind sitting in her house for the rest of eternity?
The door slams.
I don't think she likes that idea.
The smoke stops from the top of the
Strange.
chimney.
I don't understand why she just doesn't, like, kill him.
So the smoke stopped when she shut the door?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. I walk up to the house.
Okay.
You said is there windows in the house?
Yeah, but the shutters are closed.
I'll put my ear to the door. Do I hear anything?
You don't hear anything.
Okay,
I'll
I know.
relay that.
Ardo, are you coming?
Nothing.
I'll open the door.
You open the door, it's a old cottage, completely empty.
Well, so much for Ardo.
Wow. That's all I get? Ardo? Wow.
We tried to get you out. What are we supposed to do?
Lucky I'm not a metal player. Wow, that's all I get.
No.
So
No,
I
you're
guess she
getting
can
mad, but-
teleport when someone's in there. I guess that answers that question.
Well, he didn't say... Dermot, did you say anything? You just opened it and looked inside.
I just opened it and looked inside.
Yeah.
Do I see inside it?
Hmm? It's empty. Like, no one's been in here for years.
I step inside again.
I'm over by the cart, so I'm like, you know,
I
Oh,
go over.
20 feet away.
I go over and I open a shutter.
You can see out the window. There's a thick layer of dust all over the floor. No one's been in here in years.
Well, I don't know what happened to Ardo, but blasted witch. We tried to get him out, stubborn halfling. Does anyone else have any other ideas?
Well, you guys were saying the way to find her is to want to find her.
Ooh.
That you think that's the way how we can?
We're already here.
Can I have his share of the loot?
Can I have share of the loot?
What?
I'm just saying in case he doesn't come back.
What loot?
I look over to the cart.
Did he bring shit with him? Like that's left in the cart, or was it on his person?
What? Never mind. Nothing. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh no! What did I say? No, he didn't have loot. That's
I was
all mine,
thinking
dude.
of our Dawn. Never mind.
Oh, what was I thinking? What loot? Too much ale today.
No, more like not enough.
Alright, I step back outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to Kel if no one's told him yet that it's empty.
Well, now what?
What's empty?
The cabin. There's no one in here.
Where's Ardo?
Your guess is my guess.
What?
I have no idea where he's gone to. There's no one in here. It's like we're the first people that's been in here in years.
Ardo's gone.
Man.
I don't know how this works. As far as us wanting to find her and her appearing and her being able to disappear, this is far too confusing. We don't have enough information.
I don't really want to find her. I just want to find Ardo.
Right, I understand that. But how do we get back to her house that is not the house that is this house?
Well, last time we weren't looking for her. We were looking for the bear. And she
Well,
showed
Why
up.
don't we try that again?
So why don't we just go looking for
Looking-
Ardo?
There? I thought we were looking for her. I was looking for her.
Well, way to go. Yeah.
That's why we found her.
Well, way to go.
So, do we just leave the glade, go back to the road, and then come walking back in looking for her? Wanting to find her?
Couldn't hurt to try.
Yes, good. I get Donkey and... I guess there's 2 carts now.
Nope.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take my empty cart because everyone's riding with me.
We become a fleet.
How far away were we before this cottage appeared? Was it just within our eyesight for millions of miles? Or like...
No, you came upon the clearing and there was the cottage, and it took you. You can go back about 60 feet in the forest. You won't be able to see it anymore.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll do then. Or that's what I assume we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'll ask, does anyone want to get on my cart?
Whoa, that was weird.
broke
I
up.
just had weird internet delay. Did anyone else have that?
Yeah.
Let me get. All you heard was get on my, and that was
And
it.
you were like,
Does
Max
anyone
headroom. They want to get my cord. Mentions. You were the witch in the wood for a second there.
Does anyone want a ride on my cart, or is everyone riding in the other cart?
I'm in
I'm
the other
gonna-
cart going over my
Your
roots.
card is currently capable of traveling across time and space with the witch, so yeah, I'm comfortable over here in my cart.
It doesn't move that fast, but thank you.
Apparently it does.
I'm going in the cart with my chest.
Well, then I'll get on my empty cart with my horse, and we're heading out.
Okay. I'll head back out towards the road.
Is there like a caravan order that we need to establish?
Apparently, there's cart 1, which is the cart with Sprinkles and Donkey, and cart 2, which is the cart with Mechanical Monster Horse.
Sragg, if I had to guess at how long we were able to actually get into the house and out of the house, was there an approximate time that I would be able to guess that would be? Before she shut the door and we couldn't see back inside, or...
It seemed that almost as soon as she shut the door, the smoke just stopped. Like, it was seconds.
So the door had been open that entire time?
No, the door was closed for part of it, and there was still smoke coming out. But as soon as she shut it that final time, the smoke cut off.
What is the duration of time from when we could see smoke coming out until there was no smoke coming out, approximately?
Oh, the duration of time we all were there?
Yes.
You would guess you're probably dealing with it for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all head right out of the clearing. It seems within moments you're back on the road.
Well, let's turn back around and try this again.
Yes, let's go find the Witch of the Wood, I shout.
And I turn the cart around, and back in I go.
Ardo. Yes, let's find Ardo.
You head back off the road into the woods. You go a little ways and find a clearing with a cottage sitting in it.
Is there smoke coming from the fireplace?
No,
There
not
wasn't.
currently.
Alright, keep pressing on.
I'll just roll right into the glade.
We're gonna set camp here, or are we going back?
Well, I think our primary task is to see if we can at least get back in touch with Ardo in some shape or form.
Doesn't this house appear in different locations?
Yeah.
Apparently, that's how the tale goes.
That's
Couldn't-
what the legend says.
Yeah, couldn't we go check out some of the other locations?
Do we know any of the locations per se?
The locations go into the woods.
There could be dozens or...
Well, did nobody think to see this area seems to be pretty fixed.
Well, I say, and you come immediately off the road, and you're right back here. You would think that someone would have found it besides us.
We didn't come off the road.
So I'm talking to myself. Cool, I'm getting off the horse. I'm going up to the house.
Okay.
I have a thought, but I might require more study to prove or disprove this theory. Let's just see if we can get back in touch with Ardo in some shape or form, at the very least. If not, then what other choices do we have other than to leave and come back? There's no point in staying and hoping. At this point, anyway.
So to get back in touch with Ardo, do we need to go back to town? Where do we need to go?
No, I mean right now if we're currently heading back to the house. Let's keep getting close until we're right up to the house. Are we not up to the house yet?
But Vox has gone in it, or hasn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, you've gone up to the house.
Okay. I didn't realize we were that close. Did Vox go in and out and is it still nothing?
Fox goes and opens up the door then? Yes?
Yes.
You open up the door, you can see the footprints where Andara went in before, in the dirt.
I just roar.
I assume we can tell there's no light coming from the house. Because when he opens the door. Right.
Right, no light.
Okay. Well, what time of day is it out of character?
It is, by this point, you'd probably be at, 5, 6, no, it's about 5 in the afternoon.
Well, my hope was to originally get the Necromancer and cut him off at the pass, but clearly that hasn't been able to happen. Obviously, he had more of a head start than I thought, and Andara's still pretty upset about things. Now Ardo's gone missing.
I'm gonna check the necromancer's body.
Only thing I can think is we have to go and do some more research to find out more about this witch. I'll need to consult with my order. I don't know what else to do. Andara shrugs and she's frustrated.
I'd need to find something on her, and I doubt I'm not going to find anything here. I'd need to read books. I've heard of a great library in that place called Silvery Moon. Might have some ancient texts about her.
How far away is Silvery Moon?
South of here. Quite a distance.
If we do find some information on how to get back to see the witch yet again, I'd like to research Dimensional Anchor to see if we can bind her, even temporarily, to this plane of existence.
Is that wise?
It bars extra dimensional movement.
If she stays here, then she'll create trouble here.
But perhaps she can be taken care of if she's trapped here.
And why do you think that'll work?
She can't leave. She can't.
So you're thinking she's traveling extra dimensionally?
My best guess, based on what I know, like I said, more research is required.
So we set a course for Silvery Moon?
Guess so. If we can get back in the city. Tara shakes her head.
We
Wait,
don't
which
have to get
city?
back in the city. We can just head south.
Can we just go around the city? Are you talking Silvery Moon or Waterdeep?
Silvery Moon's just south of here.
Aye.
Waterdeep
Right,
is
but
north.
it's on lockdown is what I'm saying.
Silvery Moon's not on lockdown.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, Silvery Moon. That I was
Not
thinking of the
Moondale.
other.
Silvery
I
Moon.
was thinking of Moondale. Sorry, yeah, I was mistaken. I would have realized. That
Moondale's
was
on
my
lockdown.
mistake, not on Dara.
Y'all are still in the glade right now, right? Talking about all this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. You see smoke start coming out of the chimney again.
Who does? All of us?
Oh, anyone that notices the smoke just fires up all of a sudden.
Oh, they're back. I'll run up to look inside.
All right.
Dermot runs up to look inside.
All right. Yes. Dermot runs up to look inside, and the door opens. Hang on. 1 second. Making sure. Okay. So Dermot, you're running up to look inside. The door opens, and you see Ardo come waddling out. He's got a beard, and he's carrying a dwarven toddler.
I didn't know halflings could grow beards.
Ardo?
I guess.
You hear
we
some?
can.
You see someone scream. Oh, I thought halflings didn't grow beards, don't you? Don't you grow facial hair? Okay, if it doesn't have if it's not facial hair,
Oh,
he's got long hair.
My chops right here.
Okay.
Halflings can grow chops for sure.
All right, long hair and long chops.
Chops are like that.
Might be some
That's
streaks,
bullshit.
just little streaks of gray here and there. And you hear someone screaming frustration and the door slam as soon as he's out. The smoke's gone.
I grin widely. I waited her out, fellas.
Ardo?
What?
Damn, that was a long 2 years.
2 years? What do you mean 2 years? We've been gone for like 5 minutes, if that.
Wait,
No way. It was
You-
2
you-
years.
you look like you've been gone for much longer than 2 years.
I know, cause I marked a notch in her wall for every day.
I bet she loved that.
Oh, she did.
That.
I got Eve though.
What did you eat and drink?
Wait,
The
why
magic bread.
Okay, no, seriously, dude, you look like you're a lot older than 2 years.
Wait a minute. Is his hair just long or is it gray?
Little streaks of gray.
How
Maybe-
old are you?
Stress?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
How old are you, Ardo?
You're only 2 years older than you were when you started.
Oh, okay. I was getting confused because it sounded like he was aged like quite a bit. And I'm like, why is the baby still a baby?
The baby's a toddler now.
Yeah, that's why he said he's got a toddler.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So
pick up
what
on that.
did you do in these 2 years? This is so strange.
I annoyed the shit out of her.
Wait, why didn't she just kill you?
Saw a lot of people. She does a lot of business. I interrupted her every chance I got.
Why didn't she just kill you?
You know what? I don't think she can.
I thought you were about to say you didn't know. I was going to say you've been there for 2 fucking years. You couldn't find out?
I don't think she can.
Did
I
no
think the
one
reason
ever,
people think she's so powerful is because she's shrouded in mystery.
did anyone ever attempt to kill her in these 2 years?
Not that I saw.
You should write a book on this.
Maybe.
We could be rich.
They're back again, a halfling story.
Did you ever leave the house, Ardo?
You can do amazing things
You were in the house the entire time?
the whole time. For 2 years.
Did you ever look outside of the windows?
No, they were all shut up.
You didn't look outside in 2 years?
No. I told her I was staying right there.
So you stood in her doorway
No.
for 2 years.
No, I walked around her house and everything. Just annoying the shit out of her.
So what kind of people did you see?
All kinds.
Like,
You know, it's amazing because she can't do much to anybody unless they make a deal with her, and then she can do all kinds of stuff. I think that's where her power is. If you make a deal with her, she can do anything to you.
So it's the moment that you give her your soul, she has power over you.
So, how did you get out with the baby if you didn't make a deal?
I think I just annoyed the fuck out of her.
So did she say why she wanted the baby so bad?
You'd always ask me, "Are you sure you don't want to make a deal?" And I said, "Nope, I'm not leaving till I get that baby."
Well, now what are we gonna do? Deliver a toddler to the kingdom that's missing a baby?
Well, they've been missing it this long. I'm sure.
This is most peculiar.
wait if we just wait 2 years.
Might take a while to get there, even if we just wait a year. Kid would be 2 at some point. We'll just lie about her age.
2,
She
4,
still
they
has
won't
the mark on her, and she's still the same person.
2 or 4 years old, they won't know.
I don't think it'll matter to them as long as they have the baby back.
This is indeed strange.
You see the baby starts waving her hands over some of the glade behind you, and a rose bush starts growing out of the ground.
I'm
Oh my
startled
god,
at that.
she's magic.
Does she know how to? Do you know how to talk? I said, baby. Did you teach her to talk, Ardo?
No, I didn't get her till just now.
Oh, I see.
That's concerning.
Devil
So
Rosebush.
Had this baby for 2 years and taught it who knows what. And influenced it in who knows what ways.
The baby just starts grinning.
Oh my.
Are you sure this wasn't part of her plan?
I don't know. I don't think it was. She was really annoyed.
Oh, well, in that case, we're fine, right?
Can
Right,
we just drop
because
the baby off wherever we're going and then just say, okay, have a nice day.
Please don't end
No
the
refund.
world.
No refund.
No. We'll take her there. Like I promised.
That's what I mean. And then just drop her off. And then say no refunds.
So then it sounds that we're heading to Hammer.
Hanmer.
Well, we've been trying to head there.
We're going to the valley.
Hanmer.
Hammer and
Sorry, it's a place near where the
So, I guess we got Sprinkles back.
It's a local joke.
no
We all
one?
get it. Yes, we did, Ardo. We came back for you,
Oh,
but the house was empty.
what?
And it wasn't empty.
That's so weird.
We've only been here for like half an hour since the time you went in, and
It's been 2 years.
No, it's been 30 minutes.
well, that definitely answers questions about her ability to transverse time. Why didn't she just kick you out in some other time, I wonder?
I don't know. I think she was testing me. And she lost!
Did you walk out with the baby, or did she push you out at all?
I walked out with the baby.
So she can't even, like, force you, like, physically to do things.
Maybe. Who knows?
and she didn't try to sick one of her goons on you.
Nope.
I need to start a cult.
What happened to the coot in those 2 years?
I don't know. He was basically her manservant. Lifting this, doing that, and doing
Dipping
this.
ropes.
Scrubbing here, I say.
He would leave the hut every once in a while, but I don't know what he went to do.
See any
Like I
other
said,
interesting characters
You
like
couldn't see anything when he would leave the hut outside,
No, he would close the door, and that was
even
it.
for a split second.
Not really. It all seemed the same.
Always a glade.
Like, yeah, pretty much. Although I knew something was weird because different people would show up.
Did you recognize any of them?
Not really.
Did you get any names of any of them at any point? Surely you must remember something.
No. Some are strange races and they spoke in different languages. Didn't really pick up on much.
Would she speak those languages when they were speaking those languages?
Yes. Well, I need a shower, and since that cart's back, some of that gold in there is mine.
Didn't forget about the gold.
No,
Those 2 years.
no, I never forget about the gold.
Yep.
Let's
Some of
go home.
It's definitely Ardo.
Can the toddler, can Eve walk?
Yeah.
You're asking Sragg, I guess.
probably.
Yeah.
You set her down?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Try
you
to
set her
set her
down.
and see if she can walk.
She just stands there and looks up at you.
Can I grab her hand?
Mhm.
I reach
Takes
my
her hand.
to her, and we walk forward towards the cart.
Yeah. She starts walking with you.
Okay, come on. Cool. All right, saddle up in the cart.
Good job, Ardo.
Come on, let's go.
You need a haircut, by the way, and you smell.
And I thought you stank before. Man, was I wrong?
2 years without a shower, it stink too.
Where did you do your?
Don't
Never
ask.
mind.
That's certain things you just
I
don't.
told you I annoyed her to no end.
Some parts of the story, I imagine, are not.
Right on the floor, through time and space, piles of poop were being shoveled out the door.
Sometimes in the cauldron. I just snickered to myself while she ate her dinner.
The table. Drow starts trying to shit right in front of him. You're not helping my discussion. Get out here.
What is he doing?
Just after 2 years of that, I'd get rid of him too.
How on earth would she explain that? Like, why doesn't this all-powerful being deal with this shitting halfling?
Yeah, exactly. He's just pissing everywhere.
He's daft, really. Like a pet monkey.
I haven't housebroken him yet.
He's like drawing pictures with his shit on the walls. How do you like that, woman?
He spells out "give me the baby" and shit.
And then when she asks for what, and then he just like pisses out for free on the floor.
For free.
Yeah. Kind of trailed back. Sorry.
Did you did she ever seem like she went back in time?
Nah,
You didn't have any point of reference to
wouldn't
tell.
really know.
That's why
I
I was
never
trying to
left
see if
the
he looked
house.
outside and give us some kind of.
Well, he wasn't in there 2 years, so one can assume she's traveled. Time doesn't move correctly there.
Right.
Yeah, I
don't know
mean,
if
she
she's
did
moving
go back.
and forth, but
Yeah.
he didn't recognize anyone, so. And he doesn't remember any names, so.
And I'm assuming that all the clothing looked pretty much the same from what we wear now.
Oh,
Oh, Ardo, didn't you say you had seen some strange people? Not everyone looked the same?
all types. All types of people. I even saw some of Akut's people. In Dragonborn. And ogres. Orcs. He deals with a lot of different creatures.
Dragonborn.
What were they wishing for, if you remember, for the Dragonborn?
Some drow.
Some
I don't
drow.
really know. Like I said, I couldn't understand them. They spoke in different tongues. Yeah, some drow.
No, they weren't wishing for the drow. He was saying that
Thank you. Thank you.
drow were coming in. I thought the same thing at first too.
Oh. Like she would deal with drow as well as other types of races.
Did you understand any of the drow, or were they speaking?
I don't really speak drow, so
Okay, yeah. So I was, yeah.
no.
Wasn't sure if there was-
I know their sign language, but I mean, I don't believe they use that unless they're in the deep. Is that you would know more than I would about that?
Right.
What you said
That's
drow?
why I was
like
curious.
what was their skin color?
Black.
So,
Like
didn't-
Were they
Ebony
were
black.
they were they were they sporting any emblems or symbols of any kind that you could discern? Anything recognizable?
Mm,
If I showed you some different drow symbols, could you maybe match them up to those?
maybe.
We'll have to discuss that later then, I suppose.
So, what are we doing? We were originally going to go try and rescue Ardo, but that seems to be taken care of. So now we're delivering a toddler?
I
Guess
believe
so.
that's the plan.
Finally,
Divvying up our share. When we get back.
and that too.
Guys, I feel a sneeze coming on. Should I sneeze on the house?
No.
I don't think so. just a house. Remember, you went in.
Did she ever accrue any other artifacts?
I saw all
Perhaps,
manner of
perhaps we can discuss this
things.
as we set up camp, or perhaps move on our way.
Right.
Yes, let's
It's
get
all
going.
very strange. You'll have to forgive me. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this, and I feel horribly for those people.
Well,
Vox,
he
I don't think we should destroy the house just because if we do decide to come after her, this appears to be a place that she, it's a known point where she appears.
Well, then at least will you let me destroy the necromancer's body?
Sure.
What's
Is
left
there
of it?
anything left of him? It's just tattered blue robes, isn't it?
Blood smears.
Is it a body, Sragg?
Yeah, it's still body there. Pieces of it, but yes.
You may do whatever your dragon heart desires.
Make sure you check the body before you burn it.
He did.
I'll double check the body, and there was
He's been going all through that body for a while.
Yeah. Intestine, like foot by foot through the intestine, and
Yeah.
no.
He
Just-
had pheasant before he died.
yeah,
Hey, that's the chicken I wanted.
had a slight heart murmur. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the body and I'm gonna put him on the back of the cart for now.
He's gonna
Well,
suffer
that's
from
good.
type 2 cancer. At
We're heading out to the road.
Okay. So now, Kel, you think about the cart that you set in a little bit ago. You see the dragon merchant man take a half-eaten dead body and lay it in the back of his cart.
The clean cart that you were in, yeah.
Yeah.
Quote
I
unquote.
feel
clean.
ill.
Yeah. I guess we both see that.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm just like, he doesn't
Yeah,
appear to be much different than that Vakut, does he?
No, not much different. Do you have any poultices for like diseases?
Yes, we should be all right. I suspect, as long as we keep our distance from
Do I make it to the road before
that
the train
dragon and
goes?
Do you what?
I'll make it to the road.
He's running away with the.
So,
You take off towards the road.
So I've not gone very much further than Moondale. I haven't gone very much further south. What are we going to encounter on the road to Silvia? Or where are we going? Just south? What are we going to encounter when we go south?
Well, I guess we gotta go.
Are we going back through Moondale?
Well, probably not a good idea.
Not so much.
We did escape from there. What's the next town on the road?
Well, there's the ruins of what's that place? Well, something.
Gulstalar?
Something like that. You know, just south of here, there's the ruins there.
Yeah.
And then just south of that is Silvery Moon.
Let's go to Silvery
Or
Moon.
something?
Well, yeah, I suppose we could go to Silvery Moon.
And then
Sorry,
past-
would I have been to Silvery Moon at some point, or?
Yeah, they're pretty understanding people.
Okay.
There's the restored city of
I mean, they like
Everland.
dark elves.
Okay. Well,
And
I
then-
suppose we could go to Silvery Moon.
East of that is the crater that was once known as Jelanthanar.
Sragg, would there be a? Hey, yeah, it's funny. Would there be a temple for my order anywhere in the Silvery Moon or anything, or contacts
Yeah.
of mine?
Yeah. 3 years, yeah.
Okay, then that works for me then.
So you all have a plan. You're going to head to Silvery. I don't know what the town's name is. Oh, there we go. That town, Quavar.
That's what it's called.
Quavar, then south of it leads to Silvery Moon. Okay. So you're going to try to stay and bypass Moondale, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
All right. Well, you got to the road now, obviously. Vox, what are you gonna do on the road again? Set up a profane ritual.
First and foremost, I'm gonna wait for my other companions to get by me before I decided I want to start burninating stuff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just throw the body on the road and start cleaning the carts.
Okay. So you come out in the middle of the road, grab the body, just throw it on the middle of the road. Starts cleaning the cart.
How many days is it? Just, I want a clarification before he does whatever he's doing.
It's about 5 o'clock, 5:30. Hadn't been much time passed in that regard.
Okay. So we should be thinking about making it soon.
Yeah, pretty soon. Alright. You feel like the cart's okay.
I'm just gonna sit and wait for them to come out.
What do you do with your cart, Andara? You come out to the road?
Yeah.
Alright. You see Vox has thrown the body from the cart onto the road now. And he's cleaning the cart as you come out.
What was the point of putting the carcass on the cart if you were just gonna throw it on the road?
Are you asking me that question, or?
As I'm going by.
Well, you said I can't light the house on fire, and I'm not gonna blow fire in the middle of the woods because then I'll burn down his town. Gotta bring him out to someplace that's clear so I can roast it, dispose of the body.
It doesn't matter if it's my town. It just don't burn down.
Well, I don't want to haphazardly just start a forest fire and kill who knows how many people.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, you know, I don't feel like having another orphanage on my conscience.
Well, it will just be thousands of souls at that point.
I guess you could say I'd be burdening the countryside at that point.
You didn't say that, right?
No.
Well, do be careful with your fire, even though you're on the road. There are trees and grass and what have you around.
Is the road clear for what we have determined for the spray?
You're not asking, you're asking Sragg.
No, I'm asking Sragg.
Describe what you want to happen and ask if it will happen.
If I bring fire down, I'm not going to have anything outshoot and burn anything else.
You think that if you get 10 foot back and angled down slightly, that this once it'll be okay.
This once, okay.
Just fucking do it, dude. Just do it.
Yep, so I'm going to actually do angle down a bit. I'm going to say stand back, because here it comes.
Oh, none of us are anywhere near the front of you.
I'm gonna take
Clear
a,
before he does this, or just
I'm gonna start taking a breath.
You see him belch flames all over the area. The entire countryside roasts nice. That's fire to that body pretty good. You just keep breathing on it?
Yep.
He just keeps breathing on it. Fire upon fire. Yeah, he's blowing a lot. There's a lot of heat coming off of that.
So, Andara, I'm thinking we should probably travel a ways before we try to set up camp. Seems to be a bit of a fire problem here.
After I have sufficiently,
At least we don't need
the
torches.
word? What's the word I'm looking for?
Incinerated?
Incinerated works. After I've incinerated the body, is there nothing left that would resemble even bone at that point on the road? Just a big old charcoal?
Oh, no, there's bone. You don't burn that hot. You're not cremating him.
How hot
Can
is
I-
it burn?
You've left blackened bone and charred flesh.
Temperature ranges here.
Yeah, that's temperature range of dragon
Can
fire.
I-
That's not how a fireball works.
Can I actually, if that's the case, then I'm actually gonna bring the horse over on him, and no. I'm actually going to use shatter from the horses, or command the horse to shatter.
The
You
bone.
command the horse to shatter.
Ability, shatter.
Yes! All right!
No.
We heard it!
No.
You heard it here! No? What?
21.
No. Use the
Oh.
ability shatter, not to. No. Good try. Good try.
No!
It's like waiting.
No!
Sragg, like on the edge of his
That horse! That horse! You don't
No!
shatter!
Are
No.
you gonna say it like that?
No. I am
Sragg would be
targeting.
the best and worst genie all at once.
And I am targeting bone.
Okay. Oh, it's targeting bone, is it?
Yes.
Oh God, run!
Okay, everyone.
And for
You
the
mean you're
record,
targeting the
for the-
No
bone
records.
of the corpse, right?
if it's area or target 5-foot radius spread, or one solid object or crystalline creature.
Just let him do it, Jesus.
You said I'm 10 foot away from it, so I won't catch me either. And no one.
Okay, that's a. You can say one solid object. This isn't a solid object anymore. You can target a certain bone at this point.
Yeah, it says used as an area
Bone?
that shatter destroys non-magical objects of crystal, glass, ceramic, or porcelain, such as vials, bottles.
What
flasks,
Sragg is
mugs,
saying, Vakut, is the bones are not connected as a single object now. So you can destroy a femur, but you're gonna have to do it.
But he said he's
Okay.
using the radius or the area.
It's
effect.
It's a objects weighing more than 1
Skull.
pound per your level are not affected, but all other objects of their appropriate composition are shattered.
There we go.
And it turns around with the golem acts as a level 10 sorcerer.
Right, and there's nothing on here that lists bone under crystal, glass, ceramic, porcelain.
Wouldn't porcelain be bone? Like,
No.
I will go with that. Your bones are now made of porcelain.
I
He's asking.
Yeah, I think when I'm thinking of shatter too, I don't think.
Jeez.
I mean, you can shatter bone, I guess, but kind
No, this won't work, man. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It'll do
Spell-
some damage to him, though.
Spell
of. You can
appears.
splinter bone and shatter bone.
Yeah, the spell appears to be targeting like fragile objects. To begin
Yeah,
with.
like glass and.
Yeah.
it says
Bones
all.
are not.
Well, yeah, and since you're saying it's not.
Sounds like
A
crystalline
single-
structures.
Yeah, and I mean, it does turn around and say crystalline creature of any weight shattered deals 1d6 per damage per cash level.
So if there was a crystal golem, they would have a
Bones are
really
crystal,
bad day right now.
Yeah, it'd be turning around and hit it for 1d10, or excuse me, 10d6, but okay.
So,
Damn. And
when
it's
you-
not a single object anymore, so that doesn't work either.
so it's going to be an area thing now.
Bag it,
It-
tag it.
It targets the area, and it's going to do damage to all the bones. But it's not like, turns into powder. You see, like, bones starting to split apart and fly in different directions, but it's not the powdered effect that you were expecting.
Gotcha. That's fine. Well, once that's all done, then I'll jump back on the horse after I come back into the target range after he's done shattering, and we'll catch up with everyone else.
After he's done shattering?
Drake, move on.
Okay.
That's
We're moving along.
to do. Tell him he runs over the horse with his, or runs over the skull with his horse, or something. It stomps on.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it stomps on everything
Anything.
there. That's what I do.
Let him have it. It's a skull.
Okay. Yeah, fine. The skull gets lodged somewhere in your wheels either way.
This is like 20 minutes of our lives we'll never get back.
Let him have it. Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Okay. So you catch up to the rest of the party. So how do you do that? You tell the horse go, run, catch him.
Yeah, Mach 40.
Sure.
Gives the horse the exact command the horse needs to hear to go the correct speed to catch up to
5.
us.
Engage number 1.
Yes, and I'm going to stay behind them at 10 foot.
Okay.
Not run into the cart and destroy everything. No. 10 foot behind them.
All right.
Okay. We're going on our mission. We're going on our trek, and we're going to call it for this week. That is the last part for week 5. Thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned on YouTube if you want to catch up on any of them. I'll be posting them sometime next week and the week after. As always, thanks for clicking like, subscribe, and leaving comments, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching.